With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley to about the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Here's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
16 yards. Another 3-0.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Fielded just inside the 30.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
63.
First and goal.
He'll look to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Back to throw again.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a third and goal here.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next, let's go to Seahawks 21, Eagles 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And just shutting him off there. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's going to line up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
I just want to
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Faking the give, Darnold. Open man, right side is cut, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Motion left, Cup.
Darnold now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 3rd down and 1.
And Darnold's going to change the play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
63. Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Darnold from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down.
Motion left, Kupp. They'll try for the first with Walker.
I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And here we go on 4th. Darnold working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Players on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
That is incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards. Of the 30.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. As our coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give for Walker running right.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Darnold.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
At the 27-yard line.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They run again with Walker. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Darnold wants to change it up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And now an audible here into something else.
Red 80. We go red 80.
Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Eagles 21. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he spins past him and into space. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
48-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Eagles.
Play action. It's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field, things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tiger swamp. Try left Yeti. Very good.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts.
5-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Eagles have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
A quick throw caught by Cup out wide.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Darnold. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Darnold.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
We're going to start.
Darnold to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Seahawks 31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Philadelphia.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
This is first and 10. Now Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now it's Darnold. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Dory Jackson.
And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big...
a forced mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a